Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Firefox, and welcome back to the channel. There's a lot of persons out there who's gonna be posting videos on Duraludon. However, I'm gonna be making a couple with different builds that you can use for him because actually his all his abilities are pretty like solid. Of course, they need a bit of buffs here and there. He does have a lot of offense, taken that he is an attacker, but once you're using the right items, you should be good with him. He does have a bit of a learning curve. He does have a move that kind of makes him kind of vulnerable, but we're going to talk about all of that today. I'm going to go into the move sets first, and then I'm going to show you some gameplay footage, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If it did help you, be sure to drop a like, and let's get straight into it. So first of all, the items that I personally use on him, I have the body barrier, the muscle band, the scope lens for that extra little damage. You can change out the scope lens for something else that you believe might fit in this place, but there hasn't been like enough testing to really guarantee that the scope lenses give Duraludon his maximum performance that he can put out, right? But let's get into the moves. So we know his basic attack, just like any other, has a third effect on the third, has an additional effect on the third attack. Then we have the heavy metal, which is one of the more OP like side abilities or like I don't know what do you call it, that he has. It prevents the Pokemon from being thrown or shoved once this ability goes on cooldown after it's triggered. And this is really useful. I've seen in the jungle. I've played him in the jungle already, and it seems pretty useful, like to get that extra 2 seconds off on the buffs of Ludicolo and Buffalons, because the Buffalon rushes at you, and if you're not in the correct position, you can get stunned. Also, same with the Ludicolo. So you have like if you're in an instance where you're in front of the line of fire, you can stay and take the shot without having to lose a second to reposition and then attack again, right? Which is really important. Those are the like micro plays that are really important. It also works well for enemy champs that rush into you or try to stun you or try to like knock you up or anything like that, which he does have access to a knock up as well. You can avoid the first one, which is really cool for certain fights where Mama Swine is taking advantage of people. Then we have, let's go into our first set of moves. So the laser focus is something you can avoid. You're gonna get this regardless of the fact that if you want it or not, but we're still going to read it. It reduces the damage the user receives for a short time. Afterward, the user's basic attacks deal additional damage to opposing Pokemon they hit up to 3 times in total. So it reduces the damage the user receives for a short time. However, the damage it outputs only lasts for 3 hits. So that could be a basic attack, right? And only a basic attack. It says that the user's basic attack deals additional damage to the opposing Pokemon, and only for 3 basic attacks. So you really wanna work in and make sure that you get all the first, second, and the empowered attack at the end on the same character, because it will do much more damage while you've used laser focus, or after you've used laser focus. However, the second one is Metal Claw. This is also the one that comes before you are able to choose one that of your own choice, and it has the user strike with sharp claws, dealing damage to the opposing Pokemon it hits and decreasing their movement speed for a short time. After this move is used, the user's next basic attack becomes a boosted attack, and that kind of helps with the 1, 2, 3 strat. So if you hit one normal attack again, and then the third is the empowered attack, then use Metal Claw, then you'll have another boosted attack again, which is like the big laser that happens every third attack for Duraludon. So that's pretty cool to keep mind of when playing the game. So the first thing you have access to choose between is Flash Cannon or Dragon Pulse. Now, I personally like Flash Cannon. However, we are going to do the 2 combinations of move sets that you can do for him. Okay, so if you didn't see part 1 where we did Flash Cannon and Dragon Tail, then check that video out, because you may have used that combination instead of this one. However, this combination uses Dragon Pulse and Stealth Rocks. Now, the Dragon Pulse charges power before dealing damage to the opposing Pokemon in the area of effect. The user's movement speed is decreased while charging, but the longer power is charged, the wider the move's area of effect becomes and the more damage it deals. While I was using this move, I did not know that I could move while using it. There were instances where I may have moved a little while charging up, but it wasn't that clear to me that I was able to move. And in part 1 of the Duraludon build video, I did mention that you were not able to move while using it, so I apologize for that. So you do have access to movement, however it's just reduced, and this charge does more damage when charged up to its max. After the user learns this move, a damage marker will be attached to any Pokemon the user damages. So this Dragon Pulse move actually works better closer to the end of a fight or in the middle of a fight, and not to initiate a fight, because when Dragon Pulse hits a marked Pokemon, it deals additional damage to that Pokemon for each damage marker attached to it. Then it removes all the damage markers. In addition, if this move knocks out a Pokemon, its cooldown is reduced, and the user's next 3 basic attacks will each deal additional damage and further reduce its move's cooldown when they hit. So Dragon Pulse could essentially defeat a bunch of Pokemon, get you that pentakill that you so want, because after it kills an enemy, it gets reduced cooldown. Then it has access to 3 basic attacks after that, which when each one lands also does cooldown, so you can refresh Dragon Pulses 8 seconds down to like 3 seconds, because you can shave about 5 to 6 seconds off of its cooldown by just using it effectively. So this is one that I like and prefer more over Flash Cannon, but it does take and require a little more skill and planning on your attacks. And it's paired very well with Stealth Rocks. Now we know about Stealth Rocks, we've seen it on Crustle, but on Duraludon it's a lot more useful. For one, it has 2 uses, or like two what do you call it, like you can use it twice, guys. I'm sorry, it's late in the night, but yeah, you can use it twice. It has the user create a field of levitating stones by hurling a stone at the designated area. The field deals damage over time to opposing Pokemon in the area of effect and decreases their movement speed for a short time. I've also seen, based on some testing, that it does do more damage. I will do a separate video with that so that you can see the difference in damage between the 2 Stealth Rocks, the one on Duraludon and on the one on Crustle, right? If the hurled stone hits an opposing Pokemon before reaching the designated area, the area of effect will instead be centered on where the stone hit that Pokemon. So you don't have to worry about guiding it to a certain area, or you don't have to worry about it passing the designated Pokemon that you wanted to hit. Once it connects, or the travel connects with a Pokemon, it will stop at that location. This can work at a disadvantage as well, because sometimes a certain Pokemon may be running away and there may be someone blocking him in front. You can't direct it to pass the first Pokemon to hit the second one. It will stop at the first Pokemon. If an opposing Pokemon takes damage from this move a certain number of times, that Pokemon becomes unable to move for a short time, essentially stunning them in this position that they were attacked, right? After this move is used, the user's next basic attacks become a boosted attack. A maximum of 2 times this move can be used. So I prefer this moveset, Stealth Rocks and Dragon Pulse, over Flash Cannon and Dragon Tail. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Let me know your experience with Duraludon so far. I know it's only been out a couple hours now, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. And it was your boy Firefox. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out all our Unite videos that we will be releasing this week. Until next time, peace out.